The 4 daily routines of centenarians do this for a longer life. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age effortlessly, living past 100 with energy, clarity, and even a little mischief in their eyes, while others struggle with health issues long before they reach their golden years? What if I told you that longevity isn't just about genetics, it's about daily habits that can add decades to your life? Across the world, in places like Okinawa, Japan, or Sardinia, Italy, where people regularly live past 100, scientists have found that these centenarians aren't relying on miracle drugs or extreme diets. Instead, they follow simple, consistent routines that keep their minds sharp and their bodies strong. And the best part, these habits are incredibly easy to adopt. Today we're uncovering 4 powerful daily routines of centenarians, the very habits that help them not only live longer, but live better. You don't have to move to a faraway village or change your entire life to benefit from these routines. You can start today, right where you are. Let's begin with something so simple, yet so often overlooked: how centenarians start their mornings. Most people wake up and rush into their day, grabbing coffee, checking their phones, or hurrying through breakfast. But those who live the longest start their mornings differently. They wake up slowly and with intention. In Okinawa, many elders begin their day with a few minutes of gentle movement, not a strenuous workout, but something as simple as stretching, a short walk, or slow breathing exercises. This helps wake up the body, improve circulation, and reduce stiffness, which is especially important as we age. Imagine this: instead of waking up feeling stiff and sluggish, imagine greeting the day with ease, with a body that moves comfortably and without pain. That's what this routine does. Try this tomorrow morning. Before you even get out of bed, stretch your arms, roll your ankles, and take a few deep breaths. Then, stand up slowly and move for just a couple of minutes. Walk around your home. Do some light stretching or even sway gently from side to side. This small habit wakes up your joints, improves flexibility, and reduces your risk of morning falls. And it's not just about movement. Centenarians also start their day with purpose. They don't wake up and immediately get lost in distractions. Instead, they set an intention for the day, whether it's tending to a garden, visiting a friend, or simply appreciating the morning sun. This brings us to another crucial daily habit of centenarians. They eat mindfully and choose foods that fuel longevity. Now, I know you've heard a lot about diet and nutrition, but here's something interesting. Centenarians don't count calories, they don't follow strict diets, and they certainly don't obsess over food. They eat real, whole foods, simply and naturally. In longevity, hotspots like Icaria, Greece, and Nicoya, Costa Rica, their daily meals are rich in plant-based foods, vegetables, beans, whole grains, and nuts. They don't eliminate meat, but they eat it in small portions, often as a side dish rather than the main event. And here's one of their biggest secrets: they stop eating before they're completely full. In Okinawa, they call this Hara Hachi, a simple practice of eating until you're about 80% full. This helps prevent overeating, reduce digestive stress, and naturally keep the body in balance. Think about how most people eat: rushed, distracted, and often past the point of fullness. But what if you slowed down? What if you ate like a centenarian, choosing fresh, natural foods and stopping before you feel stuffed? Give it a try today. Take smaller bites, chew slower, and pay attention to how your body feels as you eat. Not only will you feel better, but you'll also naturally support a longer, healthier life. Now, we've covered how centenarians wake up and how they eat, but there's another powerful daily habit that plays a massive role in their longevity, one that goes beyond food and movement and directly impacts the mind, body, and heart. We've talked about how centenarians start their mornings with movement and intention, and how they eat in a way that fuels longevity without strict diets or calorie counting. But there's something else they do every single day that plays a massive role in their long and vibrant lives. They stay socially connected. You might be wondering, what does social connection have to do with living longer? The answer? Everything. Loneliness isn't just an emotional struggle, it's a physical one. Studies show that chronic loneliness can be as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases stress, weakens the immune system, and raises the risk of heart disease, dementia, and even early death. But here's the good news. Centenarians have mastered the art of staying socially active, and you can too. In places like Sardinia, Italy, home to one of the world's highest populations of centenarians, people are constantly surrounded by family, friends, and their community. They don't isolate themselves. Instead, they make daily social interactions a priority. This doesn't mean you need a huge social circle. In fact, it's not about the quantity of relationships, but the quality. Just having a few strong, supportive connections can add years to your life. Think about it. When was the last time you had a truly meaningful conversation? When was the last time you laughed with a friend or felt the warmth of a hug? These simple moments don't just feel good. They actively help your body release stress, lower inflammation, and keep your mind sharp. Centenarians make socializing a daily habit. They don't wait for people to reach out, they take the initiative. They stop by a neighbor's house for a chat, join community events, or even just have a cup of coffee with a friend. And here's something powerful. Many centenarians also have a strong sense of purpose through their social connections. They help others, teach younger generations, share their wisdom, and stay involved in their communities. They don't see aging as a time to slow down and withdraw. They see it as an opportunity to continue contributing, learning, and staying engaged. So how can you bring this into your life? Start small. Reach out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Join a group or club that interests you. Volunteer, mentor, or even just strike up a conversation with a neighbor. And if you struggle with socializing, here's a simple daily habit that can make a big difference. Practice gratitude. Every morning, think of one person in your life that you appreciate, and if you can, send them a message or give them a call. This small habit strengthens connections and keeps you engaged with the world around you. Now, staying socially connected is powerful, but there's another daily habit that centenarians swear by, and it's one of the most overlooked secrets to longevity. We've talked about how centenarians wake up with intention, eat wisely, and stay socially connected. All habits that contribute to a longer, healthier life. But there's one more daily routine they swear by, and it might just be the most overlooked secret to longevity. They never stop moving. Now, I'm not talking about intense workouts, hours at the gym, or lifting heavy weights. Centenarians don't exercise in the way most people think of it. Instead, they build movement naturally into their daily lives. Think about it. Most of the longest living people in the world don't sit for long hours or lead sedentary lifestyles. They garden, walk to the market, cook their meals from scratch, clean their homes, dance, stretch, and play with their grandchildren. This kind of low-intensity, consistent movement throughout the day keeps their bodies strong, flexible, and capable, even into their 90s and beyond. Here's something interesting. Studies show that people who move every 30 minutes throughout the day live significantly longer than those who sit for long periods, even if they exercise once a day. That means even if you do a workout in the morning, if you spend the rest of the day sitting, you're still at risk for the negative effects of inactivity. So how can you move like a centenarian? The key is to weave small bursts of activity into your daily routine. Instead of sitting for long stretches, stand up and stretch every 30 minutes. Walk around your house while talking on the phone. Take the stairs when you can. Do simple squats while waiting for your coffee to brew. These small habits keep your body active without feeling like a workout. And here's something else centenarians do. They prioritize balance and flexibility. As we age, our risk of falling increases, and a fall can dramatically impact longevity and quality of life. But centenarians rarely have mobility issues, and that's because they engage in activities that keep their joints mobile and their muscles strong. In Okinawa, Japan, many elders practice gentle stretching, tai chi or yoga. In Sardinia, Italy, they walk uphill daily, naturally strengthening their legs and core. These habits help maintain coordination, stability and independence well into old age. Here's something simple you can do right now. Stand on one leg for 10 seconds while brushing your teeth. It might sound silly, but this simple habit improves balance, strengthens stabilizing muscles, and trains your brain to stay agile. And if you want something even easier, stretch your arms overhead every morning and take a few deep breaths. This small act helps wake up the body, improve circulation, and maintain flexibility. Now let's bring everything together. Living to 100 isn't about luck, it's about simple daily choices that add up over time. 1. Start your morning with gentle movement and intention. 2. Eat real whole foods and stop before you're completely full. 3. Stay socially connected. Engage with others, give back, and maintain strong relationships. 4. Move naturally throughout the day. Walk, stretch, and prioritize balance. The best part? You don't have to change everything at once. Start with just one habit today, and before you know it, you'll feel stronger, healthier, and more energized than ever before. And now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these centenarian habits are you already doing, and which one do you want to start today? Let me know in the comments, and if this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to live a longer, healthier life. Because life after 60 isn't about slowing down, it's about thriving. See you in the next